And one thing it doesn't include is a USB card, an SD card. But you can pick these up pretty cheap at pretty much any store, so not a big deal. All right, so once you have the camera unboxed, you'll want to insert the battery. And if you look at the battery, it has a red arrow on it right here telling the direction. So you want to put that in facing this way, facing up. And then you'll notice this little triangle in here as well. That locks in the battery. So you want to put in the battery like that, and then push it down all the way. And you should hear a little click, and that triangle will be holding in the battery. All right, so once you have your battery installed and you've formatted your SD card, you have some menus you can go through to change the settings for the pictures and the videos. You also have a really cool setting over here. When you're taking most of your photos, you'll be in the landscape mode right here. But if you want to do some product photography where you're up a little closer, for this apple, for instance, if you see right here on the regular one, you can't get as close. If you go ahead and switch this up to the flower, it's a macro setting, so you can get in a lot closer here and see the details. All right, so once you've recorded some video on this, if you try and play it back on the camera, you may not hear sound. So what you want to do is you want to hook it up to your computer using the USB cord. So on this side, there's the attachment for it. So you hook up the USB here, hook it up to your computer, and then you'll be able to hear the sound for your video files.
Jackie from @NoLeftovers, and this is how I live stream my cooking shows using the Mevo Multicam app and 3 wireless Mevo Start cameras. With this turnkey setup, my viewers can see the important details at every step. With just your phone, you can switch to a bird's eye view of the cutting board. You can even zoom in using the live editing gestures in the Mevo Multicam app, which is great for showing the details, like how to garnish that picture-perfect dish. Next, we can go over to the stove. With 3 individual Mevo cameras, you don't have to stop to rearrange the shots. It's also super easy to add in graphics, so viewers can follow along and elevate any live stream with logos, text, or title cards. This entire time I've been using a professional mic for my audio, which can plug directly into any of the 3 cameras and can be mixed using the Mevo Multicam app. Now it's time to go live. From the Mevo Multicam app, you can record the entire live show to edit, upload, and share. You could also live stream directly to the top platforms like Facebook and YouTube with just a few easy.
Hey streamers! So we have been getting a lot of questions dealing with our C920 webcam when it comes to multicam streaming. A lot of you have questions about how do I set it up? How do I get to work right? This tutorial will take you through that to enable you to be able to use either OBS or XSplit and stream live with 2 C920 webcams. So why have a multicam stream? Well, a couple reasons. What if you're showing somebody a game walkthrough and there's specific keystrokes or maybe movements with your mouse that you want to do that enables you to play the game better? Having a multicam on your hands as well as your face brings your audience in and allows them to enjoy that and also learn from you. Maybe you're a creative streamer. You want to show somebody a technique on painting or drawing. Having a camera on your workspace as well as your face allows you to share that with them. Now, it also gives you multiple angles, which allows your stream to really stand out and be different. Maybe you need it for your puppy cam, or your dog cam, or your kid cam, whatever it is on stream that you're inviting your audience to enjoy with you. So if you have the C922 and the Brio, these settings aren't going to apply to you because they work with multi-camera setups right out of the box. So here's the fix. Update drivers to generic USB drivers. Don't worry, generic drivers are much better now, but we'll cover more on that later. Here's what it fixes. You'll be able to adjust settings on all cameras, not just one. Also, you'll be able to avoid potential blue screen of death when using OBS with multiple cameras. All right, and away we go. So Device Manager is going to be your friend if you want to set up your C920 webcam in a multicam setup. To get started on Windows 10, open up your Device Manager. To do that, you hit Windows S and then search Device Manager. Hit Enter. Now, find one of your C920 webcams from the list. They're in the Imaging Devices drop-down folder. Then repeat the following process for each of your C920 cameras. So in your Device Manager list, right-click the C920 and select Properties at the bottom of the menu. A Properties menu for the device will open. In this menu, select the Driver tab. Then select the Update Driver button. Choose Browse My Computer for driver software, then choose Let me pick from a list of available drivers at the bottom of the Browse My Computer menu. An Update Drivers menu will then open. Select USB video device from the list, then select the Next button at the bottom right. Don't freak out! Today's standard UVC drivers are perfectly suitable for controlling the settings of a multi-camera streaming while maintaining a stable environment. Logitech drivers were developed before UVC drivers were optimized for webcams. Video quality remains uncompromised. So there, your driver update is complete. You can close the Update Successful window and you'll get a prompt to restart. Now, you could just wait until you've done the update on all your C920 webcams that you have connected to your PC, and then just restart once at the end. Thanks from Logitech, and as always, happy streaming.
Having a camera on stream is something that keeps people watching you, because that gives them the additional layer of emotion. You get to see a player who is excited when he did something amazing, who is sad when something, upsetting happened. All of those things are entertaining. When it comes to being a streamer, it's all about entertainment. You have your own private TV channel. Why not show your face and have that additional ace in the sleeve to keep your viewers coming?
Activity Zone is a feature that helps you avoid getting unnecessary notifications. You can specify one or more areas in the camera view to focus on, and then receive notifications only when an activity is detected within those areas. In order to create an activity zone, simply launch the Vehicle Home app, go to the settings of the camera you want to use, and choose the Activity Zone option. From there, you can draw a polygon to specify an area that you want to be watched over. Each camera can have up to 3 zones outlined by an 8-point polygon, and each zone can be configured with different shapes.